channel.
Hello guys, thank you for staying with us and welcome back to the channel Final Whistle.
That's
It's
right.
an African thing not to take the advice of elders for granted. And yesterday we talked briefly about Obafemi Martins, where he offered advice and support to the national team, of which he talked about the team of 10 and now. But that's by the way, I think Ugochukwu had a lot to say concerning that, of which some of our subscribers were not too pleased in the comment section. But that's by the way. I haven't spoken about Obafemi Martins' ideas on how to better the Super Eagles and everything. Another striker has come outside to offer his own take concerning some of the players in the Super Eagles. And believe me, his main focus is one of the strikers. A lot of us are looking to pull the ball in the back of the net. This is another person than Victor Boniface. He has a lot to say. I won't lie to you, from a goal scorer to another goal scorer. And quickly, let's just briefly hear what he has to say.
You just have to be patient and keep working hard and don't get distracted by what people are saying outside. The Super Eagles jersey is very heavy. When I say it's very heavy, it's very tough, you understand, because it's different playing for your club side and it's different playing for the national team, you know. So I just want him to, my advice for him is to keep working and believe in himself. Don't let whatever talks that goes around get into him, you understand. I know he's a guy that don't care, but in the Super Eagles, people will always talk.
Anyway, Ugochukwu,
Yeah, brother.
senior man talk.
Yeah.
Talk better. Like saying in day 4 and against the situation. You know, as an elderly person, you have to be neutral in some extent.
Yeah.
They said the jersey heavy.
They said the jersey is heavy.
But I'm putting on
Starch the
this one is not heavy.
Maybe that's why I'm not putting it on.
Probably it's not players quality.
I guess that's why I'm not putting it on. Because I can't carry that weight.
Most Super Eagles are winners. Yeah, I don't-
He has always said it's
So
more.
heavier
It's
than-
more an Arsenal
I'm an
fan
Arsenal fan
than-
before a Nigerian fan, guy. Respect yourself. But let's quickly dive in. I think he held the interview with Abu Aziz, senior man, a legend. If we must say in beach soccer, he did his bit, and we have to give him his accolade. And he's also trying.
I think he played in the league too.
Yeah, he played in the league.
Fantastic player.
We have to give him his accolade. I think let me start from. I have 2 angles to this. Yesterday they came at me. Probably it was the communication that was the issue, but that's by the
But
way.
you spoke English now.
No. That's
Understood
what.
your words.
But let's. I have 2 angles to this. Let me come from Odion Ighalo's angle. Yes, a good player, a wonderful one at that. One of those players that a striker should look up to. So I think he was being subtle by giving him that advice. Trying to admonish the young man, senior man. Good one for him. But for let me now come from a fan angle.
Okay.
I think he's not being fair to us as fans. You tell me a player that made his debut in September 2023, which is by my calculation over a year 6 months, having just 1 goal, 1 assist, scrabby.
The goal was not credited to him.
No, let's give it to him.
No.
I want to. Let's assume.
What is happening?
Let's
On paper.
Boniface is on 15 and 0.
let's give it to him.
Oh
Let's
my.
give it to him. 1 goal, 1 assist against the friendlies against Saudi Arabia. Then the other one was let's see, World Cup qualifiers.
Yes.
Lesotho.
Yeah.
Very good. Which is 12 matches in total. Started 6, benched in 6. So we've talked about Chicharito type here.
Yeah.
People that come from bench. So I don't want to use bench as a yardstick for not
An
being
excuse for not being on the score sheet.
on the score sheet because it means the other players are already tired legs. Your opponents are tired, so you have to come and utilize it. And
You're on the bench reading the game.
He does not read it from the bench, and neither does he read when he starts the game. That's by the way. Now let us go to where we watch club football. We support our club. I know how many times this man has cried, insulted Nicholas Jackson, insulted Nkuku. If Victor Boniface was your striker in your club side, you bought him for some amount of money. Then over a year, 6 months, he's putting this performance for you. You are telling me the jersey is tough, the jersey is heavy, the jersey is this. Now firewood, jersey is what? If you cannot wear the jersey, pull it and go and sleep. That's the truth. Let's be sincere with ourselves. You can't come here and you are trying to rob person back.
Make excuses for him.
1 year, 6 months. It's different when you are scoring goals and all of a sudden the goal dried up. You never scored.
Never scored.
There was not. Go and check his stats. Which has he ever given us a liquid performance? Say, this guy, this day ball today. It's always average performances. That's why how many of this inside those 12 games that he has started, he has been called more times. So, but coaches have felt like he has nothing to do in the game. Sit on the bench, just complete the number.
Wait, let me hear Iwai's opinion before I go.
Ugochukwu is getting there.
You buy a player for market. We do market take cost now. Then he will say he will not score for you. You will not tell me, give him time. Is the Nigeria the jersey is heavy? All those excuses. Ighalo, you are a football lover. Go and buy a club and then put a striker like that and give him time. Give him time in your business.
It's still not heavy for Ighalo now.
Give him time in your business. Give him time in your business.
You
Go put all here.
see this Jesse's heaviness analogy is what that's what is even triggering all of these things, because this
only wear the jersey.
It's the same one that Victor Osimhen is wearing. You know when I've actually been the one that has been a little bit more
lenient on this guy, because you don't think why they talk about saying that you're fan, you fan and
you even say he's not good enough. I'm saying and that's what I feel about players. I still try to be a little bit optimistic about them. And like I said the last time, it makes it very difficult for me to defend him every time. Now I'm seeing the reasons why even Finidi did not
bank on him
at any point in time. And then you now ask yourself, how and why did he get this bad? Because I remembered when Ugochukwu was talking, something came in my mind now. I remembered at a point at the half-con, we were hoping and praying that Victor Boniface was a part of that team.
Yes.
You remember?
We're saying if he was there.
Imagine our attack with Adema Lukman, Victor Osimhen, and Victor Boniface.
We were imagining things. Hey.
And that time he was injured. I remember that he was FaceTiming, he was calling them. And we were like, if you had this guy for another time, I think the semi-finals.
Yes.
We're going to the finals. And we imagine if you had this guy in the finals, what he was showcasing in his club. That is how good we saw it that time. And now look at him now. He has become a total shadow of himself. Okay, if you are seeing the jersey, it's heavy for him to score. Yeah. How about the basics? Yeah, this guy is finding how to.
That is where you have problems.
He's finding how to pass, to play the ball, to play, to do anything.
Okay.
And then
thank God you seen it from that angle.
I had something similar. This kind of similar conversation with somebody, and he was telling me that how come? Because he was concerned. He said after watching that Chelsea game, he said, how come he won't be placed well like this? Iwobi has played in 3 different positions for Fulham this season.
Yes,
and right wing. Number 10 position,
yes.
The left wing.
Yes.
And he did well. It looks like a shadow of himself.
Yeah.
We are still trying to figure out the position he will play for Super Eagles.
After over 70 appearances.
And then look at him when he enters the Fulham team, he clicks. And he gives him concern that what is happening. He now brought up the idea of, is it the jersey? He was not even comical about that. Okay, can he wear the Fulham jersey under?
To play.
Put the Super Eagles on top whenever he's playing for the Super Eagles. So I'm like, look at all of those things. For Boniface, I think Iwobi is a little bit even.
Iwobi, so they do the basics now.
Yes.
Iwobi, we just feel that he needs to do more.
We are expecting more of him.
Yeah. For Boniface, he looks very uninterested. Okay, now you are saying the jersey is heavy. His legs are heavy. But his hands are not heavy to tweet. His mouth are not heavy to talk.
That is where he pisses me off.
And then Nigerians are seeing this thing. I think because you are a vocal person. You are always out there.
I think you should expect more talking when you are doing this.
Ighalo said he knows the guy does not care. Trying to say the band doesn't get to him. He are showing lackadaisical behavior, but you don't know.
Those psychologically affects you.
People are,
but no doubt, the Super Eagles come with a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
no,
that one day.
Yeah,
who said he doesn't?
It does. It comes with a lot of pressure.
You are a professional footballer for God's sake.
Because you remember, even in this world, they talked about Victor Osimhen. He said even Victor Osimhen that gives scoring, when he loses chance, they will come for you.
Yes.
So now talk of somebody that
you never ever take one chance.
Very good. I think a typical example was the World Cup qualifiers against Ghana.
Yeah.
All the overhead kicks.
Came for Ikpeba, the rest.
Yes. Did he allow that get to him? No, he did better.
Yes. He learned from that.
Learned from the mistake and was scoring more goals.
Look at Finidi. After this shambolic Super Eagles, he has picked up a job. And
he's doing very well.
Nigerians have not forgiven him up to now for that World Cup misses that we have. But look, some people forgot the fact that he was an ex-player.
Yeah.
Forgot what he did.
I'm telling you, some youngsters don't even know.
That's to tell you the pressure that comes with playing for the Super Eagles.
Yes.
Because they expect
representing your country,
to be 101% every time. And even the thing has now gone from bad to worse for him with the club.
Yes.
He's not even getting.
That is my own angle now. If you say the club is doing it, he's better in the club side. What's he doing right now?
Club already said you within one day. When
Was
Anasiri came in, they were ready.
They were ready to do a
Nothing.
deal.
They
Did not have a
deal.
they did not have a backup plan.
It was
Okay.
Anasiri
The
that
last
opted
time-
out of the
The
deal.
last time Victor Boniface had played in 90 minutes for Bayern Leverkusen was October 26, 2024.
How many
The
months
last
now?
time he got
6 months
the last
plus.
time he got on the score sheet was March, I think March 25 or something. That's how you are bad. And you look at the core of players in Bayern Leverkusen, you look at
We starting ahead
who's
of him.
ahead of him.
Patrick Schick.
Only you in 1 month you have off-field issues.
No.
You will drive on registered cars.
They
You
give
will
him an
drink and
excuse.
drive.
You
You
go
would
club, you go this, you go that.
Maybe they give him an excuse. They go.
As a young guy, 23 years old. So guys, I haven't said all of this. With Ighalo saying the JC is heavy and all that now. Wait, what do you guys think is the way forward to solve all this Victor Boniface not getting on the score sheet? All this is unfit issue because you mentioned that even the basics is not doing it. Let me just hear one.
let's go start first.
No, I know the way forward. But if I talk, I know go like am.
What's the way forward?
You know go like am. Come on, Jesse. That's the way
So you
forward.
play without Jesse.
No,
This
don't
is
play
everyone.
again. Don't play.
You should not call
Don't
him.
play.
You should not call him
You
again.
should retire.
At 23.
I told you.
Is it by you should leave the club, leave Jesse for
Leave the
national team
country.
for us. I beg.
Your mind is totally off Boniface.
I'm done.
There's nothing good that come out of the Nazareth of Boniface.
This one is not Nazareth too. I'm done with Boniface actually.
Right.
Before now, we've talked about. For me, it was not even about scoring goals. It was about affecting the game. Try to hold on, play. Help the game. They do any of them. The last match we were saying,
Anyway,
The thing is, I think the way forward for him or for the national team. Because
the two.
I'll just let me just split it into two. The way forward for him, I think he should actually do less of talking. I really don't want. One thing about me is I really don't want to mediate in people's social life of the field issues. You have the right to be social, but make sure that the reason why we know you as Victor Boniface is not because
you're a comedian.
You're a footballer.
You're a footballer,
And
for
you play
God's
the
sake.
national team. So I think in doing, and I said it before, I think
You
the
get
way-
banger tweets instead of banging goals.
I think the way he plays, official, like you would attest to this. The way he plays and the kind of because of how the German Bundesliga is
Yes.
structured, where you as an attacker can hold on to the ball and then defenders are moving towards
moving
the back.
back.
And moving towards the back. And towards the back. You
You
don't
did
get
that.
there in the
You
African
have time to fake leg to
you
do all those
understand?
things.
Do all of those things.
Ah.
You don't get that.
They
in the
go
African
bruise
terrain.
arm.
They will not move back for
You
you.
have 2 seconds to think.
They will not allow you to
we
control the ball. In fact, we are struggling for the ball together. So that's how you play in the Africa. That's what I've said it. When you look at Samuel Chukwueze, you look at even I've seen Memphis Depay, all of those players that are linked to Africans. When they have a little bit of break, they come back and
Home, yeah.
train.
Yes, train with the local
with the
boys
locals.
and everything.
Now,
He has never done this
Now,
before.
person want
And
improve,
I've
they do that thing.
and I've said it
Now,
time
person
and
want
time.
improve, they do that
Come on,
thing.
the
You don't know.
terrain is different.
You don't
And that's
know.
why he struggles when we call him to national team.
Sure.
It's different. You can't just depend on 2 or 3 training sections that you get in
Club
camp.
side.
In the camp. I'm saying when you
Okay,
even get
yeah.
the call up in camp and then you think you come and showcase. It's not done like that. One thing about him is I think he was fortunate. I think we have to establish as a Nigerian footballer.
Yes.
There are a lot of players. We went to the stadium, we saw a lot of players
Yes.
now. He's fortunate. He didn't have to go through the rigors that a natural Nigerian player.
Player, footballer.
And that's
suffer.
why he's not
You blow out
familiar.
42. You say you're 21.
Yeah, he was exported earlier. So I think he's not familiar with the terrain. That's why I said he can always come back and play. When he has a break, he will help you. Because the ball difference from Africa.
Even the Aziz Osho, like
look at Victor
they
Osimhen
come and
now.
look at him, country.
Yes, look at
Just
Victor
get a
Osimhen.
glimpse of the African system and everything.
Look at Victor Osimhen. He show because he has been here before. He has had his own fair share time of playing here. And then when he got to Europe, it was easy for him to blend. But you don't really play for. Play. I'm not sure say he played in the league. He did play in the league.
No, Barracks.
no,
He
he
did
So-
not play in the barracks.
So he said he played in the barracks. So there's a different ball game here. So if he can actually do himself the favor of coming back when he has break to train with, it does not take anything away from you.
I'm telling you.
You understand? When you have time, then you actually come and come
Why
and-
they make me
you
laugh?
understand? And then for the national team,
They make
I
me
don't still
laugh.
want to give up on him yet.
Very
We'll
good.
give up.
Very good.
Yeah, no, this is my opinion.
Very good.
I don't want to give up on him yet.
Very good.
The thing is, the only place I will have a problem with whoever is in the helm of affairs of our coach is when he's not getting play minutes and you're calling him. If he keeps up with the performance that we have known him to keep up with the Bayern
In the
Leverkusen,
club side,
he
yeah.
should still get to
Call
To get called up. Okay.
I think he would get one of these days. And then maybe the makers of this jersey should look for a way to
Get a
no,
no
to
lighter material.
for his For his sake,
on his own.
so that he will not be able
Thank you very much.
Chiffon. You should wear chiffon.
Thank you very much.
or they use Sultana material. All the very light.
That material.
Guys, do you know how
China white.
do you know how patient Arsenal fans can be? For Ugochukwu to give up on you.
Something very light.
Percy, we don't wait how many
No,
years.
Ugochukwu never liked Boniface, right?
No. Do you know how patient Arsenal fans
Never
are?
liked
And
Boniface.
Percy, we don't impatient. You don't
He
lose
never
patience.
liked Boniface.
Let's get patient with Kai Havertz. All of a sudden, you lose patience.
He
Anyway,
never
that's
liked
by the way.
Boniface right on time.
Boniface, he did.
Well, that's by the way. Please, viewers, go to the comment section and share your opinion concerning what Ighalo has to say concerning Victor Osimhen. Yes, sir, we found.
I know deep down.
We found the problem and we have offered solution. Ugochukwu say retire. AY said
Leave
needs
it
to
for
do more
us.
home training and every other thing, and less tweet because do the talking on the pitch. No be just few minutes ago we hailed Victor Osimhen of in goal scoring.
Played under how many coaches?
No be goal score, you score. Now fight have you other thing.
He played under Pasero, under Philippe George, under Eguavon.
That's
4
Chelsea.
coaches. You self check him now.
Well, that's our time.
Check him 4 coaches.
He has not
1 year, 6
he has not
months.
got enough of time on that chair. I think chair will bring the best out of him.
That's our time. We'll see.
Share where you know he play Toru Aruko that day.
With time now. With time. We have the Unity Cup.
Do you think
We have the Unity Cup coming.
exactly? I think that's on the angle.
We don't want to see Boniface.
No. Let's see him there.
Or new player.
No.
other players.
Unity Cup. Hey, why? That's true. Unity Cup. You should play Unity Cup. So that after that one, if you no play away, we'll collect all the jersey. We'll give away heavy for that. We'll collect everything. Then he will leave it for us.
Well, that's our time. We see you guys.